as you heard, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies on the Nintendo DS. Today, we're hopping back into our adventure mode here with level 3-1. Of course, last episode we were able to defeat all of the treacherous nighttime levels, but now we're making our way to the backyard where there's this big pool. Looks like the zombies have gave up attacking your front yard. Now they're trying your backyard. And to top it all off, you can't even use your mushrooms, because they'll fall asleep during the day. Well, isn't that just dandy? I don't know about that, but yeah, no mushrooms allowed during the daytime levels, but that's okay, because we have plenty of daytime plants to use, including our brand new one, this lily pad. We're gonna start with a sunflower, then the lily pad, which will be crucial for placing plants on the water. But on top of that, we'll keep things pretty simple in our setup, maybe something like that, and then let's say a chomper to sort of figure things out. And if you see the zombies here, there is at least one more new type of zombie there with the little ducky floaty. Let's see if that pops up in the almanac at all, or is that just counted as a normal zombie? Right down this way, yeah, the ducky tube zombie. Very cute, so we'll have to deal with that soon enough, but for right now, let's rock with our first level here in level 3. And we'll start this just as we always do, putting down some sunflowers, trying to earn up some sun. But yeah, the fact that there is plants in the water that we can place, of course, that's gonna change things up a little bit. And of course, zombies will be hopping in the water too, so it really makes for a different environment here that we'll just need to make the most out of. And of course, I'm so used to using puff shrooms and stuff from the last episode, that it's a little bit different for sure. We'll have to get used to it. But you know, now that we're here, we can definitely place potato mines and stuff, get used to doing that again. We'll do a little bit of that there. And we could, of course, put lily pads down and then sunflowers on the lily pads, or we could just do larger groups on the grass. For right now, I'll just keep with this and we'll see what we wanna do later. I guess a crow up there stole some goggles from a zombie. Huh, interesting. It's just fun to see what the crows are up to because they're very unique. You really only see them in this game and then also the console ports of Plants vs. Zombies. So we could try a pea shooter for this one. I think that'll be fine. Something like that right there should be a-okay. Grab some more sun, and maybe we'll put down our first lily pad right there. We could put a sunflower on it just to make it so that it's no big deal. But of course, we gotta be careful because when we wanna place a plant on the water, we need to consider both the cooldown time for the plant we wanna place and also the lily pad for it. So it gets a little bit more complicated, for sure. Oh, here comes the zombie with the goggles, because he got it from the crow. That is so cool. I love little details like that. Okay, so let's just get more pea shooters out here as soon as we can afford it, just like that. We'll get a coin out of that one. We're still trying to get the 5,000 coins, I guess, for our next seed slot upgrade. I will put a potato mine down for this cone head, because I have a feeling we might just need it. But we just need one more sunflower, and then we're good to go with that. I'll place another pea shooter right there. So our ground lanes are all covered. And just everything else we gotta worry about now. So we could put that there. Ooh, and they got good. All right, so here comes another cone head. For this one, I think I'll just do a second pea shooter. That should be fine. Put this right there. And we'll start putting pea shooters on the water. So now, either by land or by water, we'll be able to take out the zombies, no problem. Which so far, there's not been any zombies in the water. I don't know if that's gonna pop up soon or not, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But of course, it's not just pea shooters and sunflowers. We could put, just like an entire walnut onto the lily pads too. But I think we'll keep with what we have, at least for the time being. This potato mine should pop up in time, so there it goes. I will put down a walnut just so that we can be a bit productive. You know, I should have probably done it one space after. Yeah, in hindsight, that would have been better. That way I could actually put a chomper here and then the sunflower, or the walnut there, but it's okay. We can try that out on this side. I'll put a potato mine right this way, keep up with the lily pads. I'll put this here because another cone head is coming in. But overall, this is a pretty cool level. I think that the pool is a fun little mechanic that you have to focus on. And with that being said, it does get a lot more difficult. I feel like this is really where the game's difficulty really starts to ramp up. And oh, look at this. We got ourselves our first aquatic zombies, those ducky tube zombies, and some of them can have cone heads as well, as you can see. So that does definitely make it a bit more complicated, but we could just put out another pea shooter to compensate for that. And I can put a walnut right there. Perfect. Okay. So I think I wanna do here, save up some sun so I can put this here. And then if we really want to, we could just gobble them up with the chomper, but luckily it wasn't exactly necessary. Okay, huge wave is approaching. It's our only huge wave here for this level, so I think we'll just wait it out, see if we can't get ourselves a cherry bomb. Oh no, some of them popping out of the water. It's a little scary, but I think what all we need to really do here, put this here, cherry bomb on top of it, and boom, there we go. Because you know, we can't put plants normally in the water, but at least we can do that. Okay, so I was gonna dig up this walnut, put it here instead. This is the last zombie though, so I don't think we'll need too much more. There we go, and with that, we get ourselves a brand new plant. This angry little guy is a pretty useful one for sure. So let's save and see our new plant, the squash, which of course squashes zombies. Let's check it out in the next level. So here's level 3-2. Oh man, bringing out a lot of different zombies this time. Not only do we have the rubber ducky tube zombies, we also have the football and the bucket head and the newspaper. It's not gonna be an easy one to get through. So I think for this one, we'll start with the sunflower pea shooter combo. We'll definitely need the lily pad as well. And then maybe instead of cherry bomb, we'll try out just the squash this time, and I'll sort of showcase the differences in those. And then I wanna do something maybe a little bit more handleable than a chomper. I think a snow pea would be a little bit better. So let's rock with this and see what the results end up being. Okay, well, it certainly won't be easy, but I'll be trying my best here just to survive everything. I think really utilizing the potato mines right at the beginning is so important. So as soon as the zombie pops up, we'll just put a potato mine in front of them. That way, we don't have to worry about it as much. So let's grab that, this right there. I think the first zombie's coming in, so I'll just put that right that way, and we'll be good to go. Another sunflower. So we'll put the other 4 down there so that we don't have to spend them on the lily pad straight away. We could do 6 on the top and 6 on the bottom too, because that would technically be more than if we did 2 lanes, right? Because it's normally 1, 2, actually no, it'd be about the same. Never mind, I thought it was only 5, but it would even out to be just the same. So we could do it that way, be a little bit different. I think that'd be fine. But if we really wanna see, for 25 more sun, we can put down a squash, and unlike a potato mine, once he gets close, he'll just instantly jump on the zombie like this, ready? Whoop, boom. And that will get rid of a lot of different types of zombies in one hit. Not all of them, but a lot of different ones. So it can be very useful for sure. Because with the potato mine, you have to wait for it to arm itself and be ready in that way. But with the squash, it's just good to go the second you plant it. So it sort of has this half and half sort of ability in the way that like maybe between a cherry bomb and a potato mine, where you can still place it, but it only takes on 1 unit, but it's instantly available to take them out. So yeah, it sort of meets them halfway, and that's why it's so affordable too. Okay, we'll put a normal pea shooter out for this cone head. Actually, maybe I'll do a pea shooter snow pea combo. I think that'd be fine. And then just keep adding to these sunflowers. I want 2 more. And it's also probably a good idea to start getting some lily pads out too, because I'm sure sooner or later some zombies are gonna be popping out of the water. And as we saw at the end of the last round, sometimes zombies just pop up in the middle of the water out of nowhere. So we gotta be careful of things like that for sure. And I'll put another potato mine down for them, just to drag things out as long as we can manage. So I have all the sunflowers I need. So just a pea shooter wherever I can fit them. Maybe like a walnut here, and then more lily pads. We're earning a good amount of sun. Is that potato mine gonna pop up? It will, and we get a present for it. This is mini games unlocked. Play them from the main menu, very cool. So we'll have to check out mini games at some point once we're done with the main game. That'll be a lot of fun. You know, just like with the original Plants vs. Zombies, I plan on doing a full series on this one. If you don't know, back in I think 2018, I played through the original PC Plants vs. Zombies to celebrate the game's anniversary. And not only did we play through the story mode, we played through every single mini game, every single survival mode. We did just about everything I could in that game to showcase it, and it was a ton of fun. And I really want to do the same for this one. Okay, so I'm putting more lily pads down, but I definitely need to actually put pea shooters on them. Because look at this, some guys pop up. So I think I will just do 1 more lily pad for the time being. And then the pea shooter here. There we go, that should help out a lot. And then we need one more snow pea on that bottom lane, and then we'll start putting some snow peas in the water. We'll get a little extra money there too. So things are working out pretty well here. I just need to make sure we keep getting sun. Just like that, a little bit more, and boom, we're good to go. Sort of starting to run out of sun now, but we got a huge burst coming in. I think I'll just wait for a little bit more so that we're good to just, I'll place some of these down, but mostly just want to snow pea there. So we have equal amount of firepower on every lane so far. A huge wave is approaching, but this is only one of two. So if anything sort of really scary pops up, like this bucket head, what we could do is try out the squash, just be like, get out of here. Boom, don't gotta deal with them anymore. So a pretty nice way to get rid of a full zombie just with 50 sun. The only problem is, of course, the cooldown time for the actual plant, but it's okay. Need one more walnut on the ground before we start placing them out in the water. Of course, they take a while to build up, but we're getting there. So we definitely need another pea shooter at the bottom there. That bucket head's being slowed down, but we need more firepower than just that. So we'll do a bit of that. I could use the squash again, but I feel like we should save it for a little, because we've not run into the football zombie so far in this level, and I really wanna make sure that we're prepared for them whenever that does pop up. We've got a pretty nice, consistent setup here. Lots of damage coming out from everywhere. And put another potato mine down, especially with it being a newspaper zombie. That doesn't sound so fun to deal with. There we go. And we get a coin for it too. Awesome. So we're doing pretty good. The game is getting a little bit laggy, but that's just sort of how it works. And whoa, look at the zombie on the top screen. He's got a rake stuck in his head. That doesn't seem like it feels too good. Oh no. All right, one more pea shooter right there. And we are doing pretty well with everything. I think if we wanted to add more firepower, the best way to do that would just be removing sunflowers and putting pea shooters in their spot. I don't know if we quite even need to do that. The one thing you can't do is if you place a lily pad down, you can't put a potato mine on a lily pad. It just doesn't work. Potato mines can't be planted on lily pads because they would have to dig into it, and that's not really how lily pads work, now is it? So we'll just have to forgo that one. Can't be a part of our strategy, unfortunately, but it's okay. So I'll put a potato mine right there. We'll put a walnut here, and then what we could really do if we want to be super prepared is put some squashes out, but I might want to save it too. But we should at least get the lily pads out so that way we don't have to panic and throw that down later. But yeah, at this point, like I was saying before, if I want more firepower, I think I dig up sunflowers and put pea shooters in their spot. Because what else am I doing with all this sun? So we'll put one more right there. There's bucket heads popping up all over the place. They were a little bit more of a rarity before, but now they're pretty common. Keeping over 1,000 sun quite nicely here too. So we're doing great all around. Okay, let's get one more right there. As soon as this pea shooter is ready. I think our last wave is about to pop up. Yep, for sure. What do we want to do here? Oh, see, this guy, a little bit scary, but we can deal with him straight away. And look at this, football zombie's gonna run straight into the potato mine. So this was really fortunate all around. Okay, exactly what we're hoping for. So at least all these zombies are frozen now. It's gonna take them a lot more work to get through everything, but grab some coins there. There's some more zombies rushing in on that top screen. But there we go, we were able to get it, and we get a very cool plant as our next one unlocked. So we got the squash last level, and this time we get, let's find out together. You got a new plant, the Threepeater. Shoots peas in 3 lanes. So it's sort of like the repeater, but a little bit different. You know, we have the normal pea shooter, which shoots 1 pea, the repeater that shoots 2, and the Threepeater that shoots 3, but in 1 for each lane. So it gets a little bit crazy. We'll see it in action here in just a moment. So level 3 is waiting for us. A bunch more zombies are as well. So this is where things get interesting. I think I want to keep with the sunflower. Of course, we need a lily pad. I think that while the squash is great, I do prefer a cherry bomb more. We'll do the Threepeater, potato mine, walnut, And then finally, I think what we'll do is the snow pea. It's a little bit more of an expensive setup, but we'll see how it all works out together in just a few moments. But for now, let's rock with this. And we'll see how it goes. This might totally whoop in my face. This is more of a risky one, because as you can see, the Threepeater being as expensive as it is can make this difficult, but it'll cover up way more lanes that we only need to place 2 for it to be like there is a pea shooter on all 6 lanes, which I guess technically is more expensive that way even then, because if we had 2 Threepeaters, that would be 650 sun, but 6 pea shooters is just 600 sun. So maybe this isn't the most worthwhile strategy in the world, but it's still a fun one, and it can become better later on. Okay, it looks like the crow there has like some cool glasses. Very interesting. For right now, I just want to, yep, almost there, boom, get the sunflower. That'll be good. And we should have another potato mine for whenever the next zombie pops up. So that'll be good. Yeah, he's coming up right now, so let's just get more sunflowers down. And I wouldn't exactly recommend going at the strategy this way, like maybe instead of snow pea, just do a normal pea shooter, but I think we can make this work pretty well. Okay. Burning up lots of sun here, but I just need one more sunflower right there. But I'm sure pretty soon we're gonna be running into another, what's it called? Another zombie. And I could, if I wanted to go the cheaper route, we could start actually with snow peas. We'll have to wait and see. Because I mean, I'm getting a lot of sun here. You know what, yeah, sure, let's get a snow pea out there. Let's also work on the lily pads. I think that might be a better way to go about this. Okay, we'll wait for this one. We'll see what ends up happening, but put this here, another sunflower out that way. Now we got 2 zombies coming out. So I put a potato mine on that one, a snow pea there. We almost have all the sunflowers we need for now, right here, perfect. So, I'll get a couple more lily pads out, but I guess we're mostly focused on just getting a snow pea in every lane. That's sort of how this strategy has come together. So we'll put one on this top lane because I don't think a zombie's gonna pop up on the bottom just yet. And we do have 2 flags to survive here, so you can see the levels are getting much, much longer. Okay, so I will just wait things out a little bit, but put the snow pea right there. Go. I think we just want one more lily pad for now. And then we can really start saving up for some other stuff. We got the cone head coming in. So like what I could really do here, if we can get one more sun, is we could put our first Threepeater. So as you can see with this guy, boom, shoots out 1 pea per lane. It's sort of adjacent to, so it's like 3 pea shooters sort of in one in that way. So it's a lot more space efficient for sure. And I think that's where the extra cost comes from, is sort of that space efficiency. Okay, there's the zombie with the cool glasses on the top screen. That's so funny. I will put this right here, and this is a nice way we can actually cover the water lanes without actually having to place any plants on the water lanes. At least for now, we're still gonna wanna get, some snow peas out there. So we'll do that, put this right there, and that should cover it pretty nicely. So definitely, I feel like this is one of those plants where there is a bit of a debate on whether the Threepeater is any good or not. Some people think it's a great plant, some people think it's sort of a waste with it being a little bit more expensive than just placing 3 pea shooters, but I feel like it's at least a really cool one. Okay, well I think we're coming up on our first wave here, our first big wave. And the only thing is that you really don't want to put a Threepeater like down here or down there, because that 1 extra pea that would shoot out wouldn't really reach anything. So it is good to keep that in mind, but I could put a Threepeater out this way and this would still be decent coverage. So we can do something like that. We could also, with all these zombies coming out, throw out our first cherry bomb of this level. So let's go ahead and boom, send those guys flying. Oh, and this guy, see, this is where things get a little bit scary. We have this new zombie here, which will snorkel under the water. And when that happens, the peas just fly right over him. So what can we really do about him? For right now, we just have to protect ourselves with walnuts, and we'll see what happens after that. But I don't know if I'll even have the opportunity to do that here. It's a little bit scary. We'll have to wait and see. Get the walnut will be available soon enough. This guy's sort of swimming over. What I could do also is just something like this, just to buy a little bit of time. Because when he pops up, he'll try to eat a little bit, and that's when we can attack him. The snow pea damage and everything else is enough to get rid of him. So the snorkel zombies become quite a big threat after a while. So that's why it's really good to have proper protection in your water area with the lily pads and the walnuts. Okay, here comes another snorkel zombie. And I think we'll just put out another Threepeater like right there. So the lanes on the very top and the very bottom are probably the least protected at the moment because there's just one snow pea. And that's where having Threepeater and a pea shooter can be good because you can just put a pea shooter in those spots to sort of compensate for it, but can't really do that too much right now because I don't have a pea shooter ready and available. But this still is not bad. I think it's a fine enough setup that we can get through okay. So we'll grab some of that, and this one snorkel zombie is about to pop up. But we should be able to get rid of him pretty quickly. But I should definitely be getting more walnuts out wherever I can, or potato mines. I've definitely been sort of slacking on that one a little bit. I could, if I wanted to, at least get some snow peas out there, just because with that, we are at the least just getting some extra damage out. So we'll get another one up this way too. Potato mine is popping out of there too. So things are looking a lot better. Let me grab that one coin. We are so close to getting 5,000, and then we'll have an extra seed slot, which will make it a lot easier to manage everything. Because we're getting a lot of plants, a lot of strategies we need to adhere to with all of the added environments and stuff. Environments, new zombies, it's a lot of things for sure. But I think we'll be in a good spot as we're heading towards sort of the last huge wave of zombies here. Okay. All right, just a little bit more. Come on, you can get it. There we go. Very cool. So we'll just go ahead and collect all this. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. I think I'm ready for it. Okay. I think we'll just put a walnut right there, and then this is the last huge wave. So if I can just go ahead and explode a bunch of zombies like that, feels like a great idea to me. It definitely is, because there's a few more zombies up on that top plane to get rid of. And there we go, we've won. And with it, we'll get ourselves yet another new plant. This one looks like a whole mess, doesn't it? It's a very cool one for sure. This is, you got a new plant, Tangle Kelp, aquatic plant that pulls a zombie underwater. All right, very cool. Okay, so let's see, our next level, level 3-4 is ready and waiting for us. And oh man, huge variety of zombies. So we never got the name of the snorkeling zombies, even though I'm pretty sure they're just called snorkeling zombies. So we'll take a look at the almanac just to be sure. So we'll view the almanac right here. And right over this way, snorkel zombie. Okay, just had to make sure. But let's see, we got sunflower and lily pad are always necessary. This is our brand new Tangle Kelp that we'll really need to make the most out of. We had fun with the Threepeater, but I think we'll be using it more later on, so I'm gonna leave it for now. I think for right now, we gotta do our classic setup here of cherry bomb, walnut, and potato mine. And then we'll mix it up a little bit. I think we'll just do repeater. I think that's okay. It might be a little expensive at first, but we won't have to worry about certain things with the Tangle Kelp. Let's rock for now. So immediately I just want to place down a sunflower, get as much sun as we can as soon as possible. It's a little slow at first, but of course a bit of sun should fall from the sky, and then we'll get a little bit from the sunflower. But with the Tangle Kelp, it's not something we can place on land, but it is something we can place in the water. And with it, we don't even need a lily pad. It's very useful in that way. It is fully an aquatic plant. And we'll sort of see what it does a little bit later, but because of that, we won't have to worry as much about setting things up with lily pads straight away. We can focus on other things. So, waiting for a little bit more sun and another sunflower with it. Feeling pretty good so far. It's just a lot to sort of save up to at first if we want to get repeaters, you know? So, like I said, I'm trying to do some different strategies here just to keep things interesting for you guys. There we go. Got it. And then we'll do another potato mine in just a moment as soon as it's available, but we should have enough time to at least get that zombie knocked out. So right here, put it there. I hope that's not too close. I guess we'll see. If it is, I can always throw down a walnut or something. or even cherry bomb if it feels like the situation really requires it, but that's a little bit more expensive. I think we'll be okay with what we have, but I don't know. Okay, there it is. Ooh, perfect timing. And we have another one popping up. Now I don't quite have the potato mine ready for you yet, so I think we'll just throw out our first repeater with that, and that's fine enough. And we actually have our first level here with not one, not two, but 3 flags of zombies that we'll have to deal with. See, I'll put this potato mine a little bit farther back, learning from my lesson from before. We have 3 flags of huge waves of zombies to deal with. Is a lot scarier, but it's something we can definitely do. I'm up to the task. Means that these levels, of course, are getting much longer. And that's where I sort of want to adjust a little bit. Of course, the levels were shorter in the first 2 levels. So we did all 10 of them in one episode. I think what I'll do now is I'll do 5 levels of level 3. It's hard to describe that. 5 levels of level 3 today, and then 5 levels of level 3 next episode, just to sort of balance it out a bit more. We'll get another repeater out this way. And I can work on getting some lily pads out too. We don't need a ton in the water right now, but it's at least good to get started. We can get another coin right there. We're so close to 5,000. I really hope we get that soon. And I guess we can already throw out a Tangle Kelp just to be ready for it. You can see they're very scary and ominous. They just sort of sit there in the water, ready and waiting. We'll sort of see how that works later on, but of course we do have a newspaper zombie, which is definitely worth being a little bit wary of. I'll put a potato mine out and just hope that it's enough. We'll get a big gold coin there. And actually the repeater able to deal with it. I'm gonna put the walnut, sure, right here should be good enough. And then we'll do this too, so that we're hitting with a bunch of stuff right away. And hopefully they don't eat my repeater. They do not. Okay, so things are actually turning out quite well here. And you can see with all of this, there's this one zombie coming out, but the Tangle Kelp should deal with him quite nicely. And I could do that right here for this guy too. Just grabs him, brings him under the water, never to be seen from again. Sort of feel bad for the zombies. Pretty intense way to go. Okay, and I'll put this here. And we have enough so that every lane now has a repeater. And then of course, he's still gonna get gobbled up there. Not too big of a deal though. Huge wave of zombies is approaching. I need to be prepared for that. I'm gonna dig up this one and then just get enough for another repeater right there. Here comes another pole vaulting zombie though. I'm a little bit worried about that one because I just don't have too much at the moment to actually put in front of them. I could just, do a sunflower because after they pole vault, they move a lot slower. There we go, and I'll just dig this guy up. There we go. So we should be fine. I'll put this there just to be prepared for it. This is just the first flag of 3 to survive though. So there's a lot more ahead of us that we need to deal with. Here comes one of the snorkel zombies, and the snorkel zombies are definitely what we need to focus on when it comes to the Tangle Kelp. Just because we can't even attack them unless they pop out of the water. But if we can get that out there, it's much easier. So that's definitely something I want to prioritize. Okay, let's keep it going then. I will put down one more here, I think. And then that's where we'll put a walnut eventually. We got a lot going on here. Here comes another snorkel zombie. This one I do not have the Tangle Kelp for just yet, but soon enough I will. So I'm not too worried about it. Here we go. Actually, I'm wondering if I should just save it for the bucket head, because bucket head, even if with 2 repeaters, will take a lot of work to get rid of. So this might just be the better move, because we'll be able to put a walnut in that one spot for the lily pad, and that'll be fine enough. Oh, but here comes another snorkel zombie. More the reason to put a walnut there instead, right? So there we go. More Tangle Kelp will be available soon anyways, too. So I think we'll be okay. We'll just do all this as much as we can. And yeah, it seems like we're doing pretty well. It's a fairly simple setup, but if it gets the job done, then I'm happy. I guess we'll work on getting more repeaters out, because what else are we doing here? I feel like I want to save the Tangle Kelp at this point, just in case I really need it later. Oh, here comes a buckethead, but I'm not too worried about him, because he has a potato mine to deal with. So get that walnut there. If we could get more repeaters out here as soon as possible, that way when they pop up, they're just instantly destroyed. That'd be great. Okay, there we go. So 3 sets, or a set of 3 repeaters. So that's 6 Ps in total. Pretty effective. We're coming up on our next flag here as soon as we defeat these zombies, I think. It's really just trying to make sure our whole setup here is ready for it. I'll put a Tangle Kelp here now that there's not really any zombies on the way, just so it's prepared for next wave. Okay, here comes that huge wave. I'm a little nervous, but we can definitely do it. I could also use a cherry bomb here if I'm really needing it. Ready, and boom. I got a good chunk of them. There's still plenty more coming up though. But the cherry bomb even gets rid of the snorkel zombies. It's super good in that way. Oh, there's a big gold coin. And with this, we're almost over 5,000. By the end of this level, we'll definitely have it. Oh man, it's gotten pretty close though. Another repeater right there. It bears repeating that we need as many repeaters as possible. Okay, well, a little bit scary there in the bottom lane, but we got it. Putting another potato mine down. And now we just have so much firepower, we don't know what to do with it. If we really wanted to, we could start replacing sunflowers with repeaters. We gotta be careful when we do that we actually have enough sun to last us to get things like cherry bombs and stuff, but honestly, I don't even know if we really need it too much right now at the moment. It's feeling fine even just how it is. Sort of just wish the zombies would pop up even faster. Because right now, we're just sort of waiting around for them to do their thing. But you know, that's sort of the fun of a tower defense game like this, is that you just sort of set things up and watch it go. And now we have exactly 5,000 coins, so we're doing pretty well with that. I'm glad that we have everything we need for an extra seed slot. That should open up our strategies even farther. Then I will put another one of you right there. Okay, so another buckethead coming in, just gets destroyed by a potato mine. And I could probably put out a cherry bomb right now and it would still be fine. It would be available again. But I don't know if it's necessary at the moment. Here comes so many more zombies though. This is definitely where it'd be nice to have like a snow pea or something like that, or some of the plants that of course we unlock later on really help with situations like this. So we'll just have to be ready and waiting for those kind of things to pop up. The farther we get into the game, the more fun strategies and things we can apply. Okay, we got it, and there's one more zombie here. This will probably be the last one before the last major wave. So if I could just do this just so that the rest of the plants can get rid of them. Gotcha. That's maybe just a better strategy. Okay, huge wave of zombies is approaching. We have the cherry bomb coming in. Let's see exactly where do we want it. Okay, I'm seeing some bucket heads up here. That might be worth focusing on. Boom, there we go. That is definitely good. Just a few more zombies to deal with here. I'll get rid of somebody here. Yeah, the snorkel zombie, sure, why not? And with that, I think we just gotta wait for this one normal zombie to be taken out. And there we go, whoa, what is this? We get a key? What is this all about? Maybe we could just get into a car and drive out of this mess, go somewhere where there aren't zombies. You found Crazy Dave's car key. Crazy Dave's car key. Now you can visit Crazy Dave's shop. Sure, do we just continue? Yeah, we're not going to the next level. We're continuing to Crazy Dave's car. Crazy Dave's Twitty Dinkies. Hey, you found my car key. You know what that means? Crazy Dave's Twitty Dinkies is open for business. Have a look. See if you can't find something you like. All right, so as you can see, there's a lot of things here. We have 8 slots. This is an extra seed slot. We'll let you choose 8 plants per level. Or we have some other things here too, like these pool cleaners add an extra line of defense on levels with a pool. Because, yeah, I don't know if you've quite noticed, I haven't really brought it up just yet, but there is not lawnmowers over the pool section. So if a zombie gets through the pool, they'll just end the game immediately. So these can be really useful. And then we also have these right here. The garden ring takes out the first zombie that steps on it and lasts for 3 levels. So this is just a nice way to spend your money if you want some easier beginnings on certain levels. Maybe we'll do that at some point, but for now we also have some extra plants. Plant these on your repeaters to turn them into Gatling peas. Gatling peas shoot 4 peas out at a time. So these are sort of, these purple ones, they sort of transform a plant that's already on the field. We have the same thing here. This is a plant these on your sunflowers to turn them into twin sunflowers. Twin sunflowers give twice as much sun as a sunflower. But for right now, we need to spend our money wisely and just get the 8 slot upgrade. So sure, we'll take a look at that. Now you can choose to take 8 seeds with you per level. That's great. So I think with that, we'll do one more level here before we wrap up today's episode. Ooh, so what's going on here? The sun is beating down on us. It's hotter than a baked armadillo today. Your plants are having a hard time, well, with the heat. These ones here are the only ones with any energy left, and even they run out of steam sometimes. Then you'd better yell out, hey, to build up those fighting spirit in those prostrate plants. Okay, let's go for level 3-5. This is actually a super unique minigame because it's the only one, it's only in this version of Plants vs. Zombies DS. Slide the plants around to fend off zombies. So we have 4 pea shooters and 2 walnuts that we can move around to wherever we want, like this. But eventually they get tired out, and this is where we'll actually have to use the Nintendo DS microphone to get them back up to working shape. So cheer them up by yelling into the microphone when they're tired. So just go, pea shooter, go, come on, you can do it. And he gets sped up a little bit too, which is so cool. So we'll go ahead and get that pea shooter over there too. It's a super unique game, and it's only available here in Plants vs. Zombies DS. They never really revisit this again, so we'll just have to make the most out of our little pea shooters here, but once they get overheated, we'll have to cheer them on again, so really just gotta get to work with it. But yeah, it's little things like that that are definitely a bit different. Go, pea shooter, go! There we go. I'm glad it's working so far. I didn't know if the DS microphone would like be the best with what it is, but so far it's working fine. These pea shooters are working overtime. I wish they would work like this normally. We never need a repeater again, or a Gatling pea. Okay, let's get one on the water like this. I think one of them's getting tired. Go, pea shooter, go, 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 go. There we go, oh, this one's all charged up now. So we'll send them going crazy over there, get rid of that guy really quickly, and back over this way to fire even more peas. We're doing great, but this is why it's PVZ DS. Oh gosh, go, 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 come on, go, go, go. Is that working? I don't know if it is. Come on, I just gotta keep cheering them on. Come on, pea shooters, that's it. Ooh, that was close, that was very scary. And then we'll move this pea shooter over here too. Look at all the peas flying out here. This buckethead doesn't stand a chance. This is great. Ooh, got it, and we'll grab an extra coin out of that one. We'll need some more pea shooters up this way. We gotta cheer them on again, come on, come on. That's great, that's great. Okay, so gotta go over here. It is an interesting minigame. It is sort of a shame though. Like I guess if you really were in a place where you can't really yell into your DS and you couldn't really complete this level. So that part I don't appreciate a ton, but I do like sort of the ingenuity of it. Okay, come on, go pea shooters, go, go, go. There's not even any zombies to go against here. Okay, here we go, here we go. So we'll send a bunch of peas towards this cone head. Go pea shooter, go. You got it, come on, go, go, go. Oh man, it's not really working super well anymore. Just gotta keep cheering them on. Come on, go, go, go. There it is. Wow, that's a little scary. Wasn't working for a moment there, because I just figure if it doesn't work, then we're just gonna lose the level, and I don't want that. Oh, big gold coin. And there's another one up this way, so come on, fire off some more, if you don't mind. They don't seem like they feel like it. Go, pea shooter, go! All right, that's working out. I'll move this one there. And then we gotta cheer them on again. Come on, you got this. There we go. Wait, no, almost a little bit more, a little bit more. Pea shooters, don't give up now. Give them a walnut or something. Why is it not working anymore? There it goes, there it goes. They just need some extra time to really charge up, I guess. Oh, go crazy on you. Move this stuff over here, grab a coin. That's much better. I got really scared there for a moment that we were done for. I mean, I guess on top of that, we also have lawnmowers, but I'd rather not risk that. Come on, pea shooter, keep giving it everything you got. All right, that's good. That's good. We got the newspaper zombie up here. We want to get rid of them as soon as possible. Newspaper zombies aren't fun to deal with. Oh no, one of them's getting tired. Come on, we got the big football zombie coming in. We can't give up now. Oh boy, there we go. Everybody just full blast it. We get rid of that one zombie. I bring this over here, get the walnut in front of them. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close. Don't give up now, keep going. Oh, come on, go, 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 go. There they go, they're all charged up. And there we go, that zombie is taken down as well. I think that was the last one, I sure hope so. Oh no, it's the final wave, we're not done yet. So we just gotta get things set up as much as I can. For right now, I'm a little nervous. Go pea shooters, come on, don't give up. We'll do something like that. They'll start taking them all out. Don't get tired now, we got a little bit more. Just giving them the pep talk of their life right now. Okay, come on, don't give up. You got it, you got it, you got it. They're firing off like crazy, right? This one's sort of taking its time. Come on, don't give up. Oh man, I know it's hot out there. We'll give you a little swim in the pool later. Come on, go, go, go. Why are they having such a hard time with this one? Come on, pea shooters, come on. This is not the time. Wow, that was close. Okay, so I might like switch them out. I need to get this here. And then come on, pea shooters, go, go. We got a one here. Okay, I really needed that actually, thank you. Because this guy's about to pop up. So we'll put that there. Go, 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 go. It's still not working. There it goes, there it goes. Now we can go crazy on you. And for that, we get ourselves a brand new plant. What a mini game. That one, whew, definitely, it's a little exhausting, isn't it? Just shouting out your DS the whole time. Okay, well, we got a new plant here. It's the Jalapeno. Destroys an entire lane of zombies. That'll be super useful for the next episode, but for right now, we're gonna head back to the main menu. So that was our first look at the backyard levels with the pool and everything. Everything gets a lot more difficult from here on out though, for sure. So we'll have to see how we handle it with snorkeling zombies, aquatic plants, all over the place. But for right now, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies for the Nintendo DS. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, bye-bye.